Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. Imagine for a moment that you are a planarian, a tiny flatworm with a remarkable superpower. If someone were to slice you into 10 different pieces, you wouldn't die. Instead, each piece would grow back exactly what it was missing. The head would grow a tail, the tail would grow a head, and the middle sections would grow both. But how does each tiny fragment of tissue know its orientation? How does a group of cells remember the shape of the original animal? For decades, we believed the answer was locked entirely within our DNA. We thought of DNA as a rigid architectural blueprint that dictated every fold and limb. However, a groundbreaking field of biology is revealing that DNA is more like a parts list, while the actual instruction manual for the body's shape is written in a language of electricity. This is the world of endogenous bioelectric fields. Every cell in your body, not just the neurons in your brain, acts like a tiny battery. By pumping ions in and out across their membranes, cells create a voltage potential. While we are familiar with the fast, millisecond bursts of electricity used by our nervous system to send signals, these endogenous fields are different. They are slow, steady gradients of voltage that permeate entire tissues. Scientists, most notably Dr. Michael Levin and his team at Tufts University, have discovered that these voltage patterns serve as a pre-anatomical map. Before a limb begins to grow or an organ begins to form, a bioelectric signal precedes it, outlining the shape that the physical matter should follow. It is, in essence, the body's software. One of the most startling proofs of this concept comes from experiments with those same planarian worms. By using drugs to temporarily alter the electrical connections between cells, researchers were able to convince a fragment of a worm that it should have two heads instead of one. The DNA of the worm remained completely unchanged. There were no genetic mutations or permanent alterations to the genome. Yet, because the bioelectric circuit was reconfigured, the worm grew a second head where its tail should be. Even more incredibly, when this two-headed worm was cut again, it continued to regenerate as a two-headed worm. The bioelectric memory had been rewritten, proving that the shape of an organism is governed by a dynamic, real-time electrical blueprint that operates independently of the genetic code. This discovery has massive implications for the future of regenerative medicine. In many ways, the bioelectric code is easier to hack than the genetic code. Changing a genome is difficult, slow, and full of ethical and technical hurdles. But bioelectric signals can be manipulated using existing ion channel drugs or even light-based triggers. In experiments with frogs, animals that do not naturally regenerate limbs, scientists have successfully triggered the growth of a functional leg by using a wearable bioreactor that alters the local electrical environment at the site of a wound. By sending the right "build here" signal, the body's own cells are recruited to execute a complex developmental program that they usually only perform in the embryo. We are beginning to see the body as a collective of intelligent cells rather than just a machine following a static script. These cells communicate through a massive, interconnected network of gap junctions, essentially voting on the final shape of the organ they're building. When this communication breaks down, we see the onset of diseases like cancer, which can be viewed as cells forgetting the bioelectric blueprint of the organ and reverting to a selfish, unicellular state. By restoring the correct electrical map, researchers have even been able to normalize cancer cells, forcing them back into the collective structure of the tissue. As we look toward the future, the bioelectric blueprint offers a roadmap to a world where birth defects can be corrected in utero, where damaged organs can be signaled to repair themselves, and where the loss of a limb is no longer a permanent condition. We are moving from the era of genomic editing into the era of bioelectric programming. We are finally learning how to speak the language that the body uses to build itself. This is more than just biology. It is the discovery of the hidden circuitry of life that maintains our form across time, resisting entropy and guiding the miraculous process of growth. The more we understand these invisible voltage fields, the closer we get to unlocking the ultimate secrets of healing and human longevity. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.